Regarding my last short, I want to talk a little bit about a phenomenon I notice a lot here on YouTube called internet pedantry, which is where, people just get upset over the smallest details. It seems like YouTubers look for every little minute inaccuracy they can try to find and try to use it as a thesis to dissuade the entire point of my videos, even when the relativity of their point is usually moot to the subject at hand. I see it happen all the time on my channel. Usually it's just a red herring completely unrelated to the main point of the video, but this person is like parading this tiny little error they found in my sentence structure or my verbiage, as if that makes the entire video just completely inaccurate. But like who cares if it's a machete or a saw? Hacksaw machetes are a real thing. Google them. So I'm really not that far off to say that hacksaw machete in the forest looks like a trap. I mean, there's a man eating squirrels in the forest, setting up traps, building contraptions, and having bonfires. And you're going to tell me that all you got from my video was that I called a saw a machete? Because my lawyer explained to me once that from a legal standpoint in our county, any blade exceeding a certain length is automatically just entered in as a machete, despite what it actually may be. That's just legal jargon they use for any blade that reaches a certain length. It just becomes a machete. So I'm really not all that wrong, and there's many reasons why I could, dictate that I was perfectly fine in my verbiage, but if that's all you got from my video, then you completely missed the entire point of what it is I was talking about. I posted the same shit to Snapchat almost exactly, and it was really interesting because the response was entirely different. People were like, wow, that looks like a serial killer's camp. Be careful, which is a much more reasonable reaction to what it is I'm displaying. That's the exact reaction I had when I found a machete saw in the forest. Like, I thought that's really concerning. I'm fear for my life, especially considering that about 10 to 20 feet away from where that machete was found, I've showed you tripwires for a sound alert system that he has set up before. So to say this man is setting up traps is really not far out of the question. I find it strange that internet pedantry on YouTube is higher than other platforms. I think I'm cursed on YouTube because I got a bunch of people from Hololive fired, and now that massive fan base just chooses to mock every statement I make, no matter how objective it is. Seriously feels that way sometimes. When I was on better terms with Hololive and wrote poetry about their actresses at their actress's request, people loved my videos and a lot of people cheered me on, and I very rarely got dislikes. But now, the stank-faced fans that are upset I got Gargura fired for being a pedophile just downvote everything I say, no matter what it is I post, simply out of spite. Crazy world we live in.